Today is Saturday, 25th of April 2026, and we also come to the end of this week's topic, the message from the book of James. And we'll look at James chapter 5, verses 1 to 20, the whole chapter. But the focus for today's reflection is James chapter 5, verse number 11, which reads, "Behold, we consider those blessed who remained steadfast. You have heard of the steadfastness of Job, and you have seen the purpose of the Lord, how the Lord is compassionate and merciful." So, chapter 5 concludes the whole book, and he looks at the summary of it with critical themes of justice, patience, and the power of community prayer or communal prayer. James concludes his letter looking at 5 issues. So, number 1, he looks at warning to the oppressive rich who have gained their riches through fraud and exploitation. So he begins to look at spiritual maturity. In the community of believers, he expects spiritual maturity to be at display. And how is that? He says some issues not need to appear. Issues like those who are rich in the community of believers oppressing those who are poor. He cites failing to pay them their dues, and they keep on complaining. He says it's a sign of immaturity as far as faith is concerned. Secondly, he talks about patience in suffering, addressing those being oppressed to endure their trials with patience. So he says, if you are under pressure, under trial, endure, because God will come to your rescue, no matter how long it may be. So number 3, he also talks about integrity of speech, which we see has occurred especially from chapter 3 of the book. He says there must be integrity of speech, and that's why he says there must be honesty. Let your yes be yes, and let your no be no. That's the integrity of speech. And also number 4, he talks about the power of prayer as a communal prayer over the issues affecting the community of believers, such as sickness. So he says, if you have the sick amongst you, bring them, call the elders, that they should pray for them, and God is going to heal them. So he talks about the power of communal prayer. And also, number 5, he talks about restoration for the wanderer, someone who has lost the way. At the community of believers, there has power to restore such a person. So he says you must all share the responsibility to look at those who have wandered off in the spiritual health and also restore them back to the Lord. And that's pretty much how he summarizes the book. So today, look at the community of believers you are in your church, in your grouping. Do you see these things happening? Do you see people going to look for a wanderer, or they celebrate over someone who has lost direction in faith, and they make stories out of it? Good morning.